Every month, a quiet, precisely timed hormonal sequence repeats inside the body building, releasing and resetting on a steady rhythm. A new cycle begins on day one as the uterine lining starts to shed. Hormone levels drop sharply, signaling the lining is no longer needed. The thickened tissue built up in the previous cycle detaches. Blood vessels within the lining release their contents. This shed tissue and blood leave the body as menstrual flow. Menstruation typically lasts between 3 and 7 days. Meanwhile, deep inside the ovaries, a quiet process is already restarting. Brain begins signaling the ovaries to prepare new eggs. A hormone called FSH begins rising in the bloodstream. Follicle-stimulating hormone, true to its name, stimulates small follicles to grow. Inside each ovary, a cluster of tiny follicles begins to develop. Each follicle contains an immature egg at its center. Rising FSH encourages several follicles to grow simultaneously. As the follicles grow, they begin producing estrogen. Estrogen levels start climbing steadily through the bloodstream. Of the growing follicles, one typically outpaces the others. This dominant follicle continues growing larger than the rest. The remaining follicles slow their growth and recede. The dominant follicle keeps producing more and more estrogen. This rising estrogen begins preparing the body for what's ahead. Estrogen signals the uterine lining to begin rebuilding. The lining that shed during menstruation starts regenerating. New blood vessels begin forming within the thickening tissue. Glands within the lining start developing as well. Day by day, the lining grows thicker and more nourished. This rebuilding prepares a potential home for a future embryo. Meanwhile, the dominant follicle continues its steady growth. The egg inside matures further, preparing for eventual release. Estrogen levels continue climbing. Toward their monthly peak, cervical mucus begins to change in response to rising estrogen. It becomes clearer, thinner, and more slippery over time. This change helps create a more welcoming environment for sperm. The dominant follicle now bulges visibly on the ovary's surface. Inside, the egg completes its final stages of maturation. Estrogen reaches its highest point of the entire cycle. This peak estrogen level triggers the next major event. The brain detects this peak in estrogen almost immediately. In response, it releases a sudden surge of a different hormone. This is luteinizing hormone, known simply as LH. The LH surge is sharp, sudden, and unmistakable. It sends one clear signal to the dominant follicle: release the egg. About 36 hours after the surge begins, ovulation occurs. The mature follicle ruptures on the ovary's surface. The egg is released, drifting free into the pelvic cavity. Finger-like structures on the fallopian tube sweep the egg inward. The egg enters the fallopian tube, beginning its short journey. This is the moment of ovulation, typically once per cycle. The egg can only survive for about 12 to 24 hours. If sperm are present, fertilization can occur within the tube. Single sperm may reach and fertilize the egg during this window. If fertilization happens, a new cell begins forming immediately. The fertilized egg begins traveling toward the uterus. It divides repeatedly during this multi-day journey. If no sperm reaches the egg, fertilization simply doesn't occur. The unfertilized egg continues its journey regardless. Meanwhile, back in the ovary, the ruptured follicle transforms. It becomes a temporary structure called the corpus luteum. The corpus luteum begins producing a new hormone, progesterone. Progesterone rises steadily through the second half of the cycle. It works to further prepare and stabilize the uterine lining. The lining thickens further, becoming rich with nutrients. Progesterone also raises body temperature slightly. This small temperature shift can be used to track ovulation. If the egg was fertilized, it may implant into this lining. A successful implantation signals the body to sustain the corpus luteum. This keeps progesterone levels high, maintaining the pregnancy. If no fertilization occurred, a different path unfolds instead. The corpus luteum begins to break down after about 2 weeks. As it breaks down, progesterone and estrogen levels both fall. This hormone drop removes the support the uterine lining needs. Without hormonal support, the thickened lining can no longer be maintained. Blood vessels within the lining begin to constrict and weaken. The lining starts to break down and detach once again. This marks the beginning of a new menstrual phase. The entire cycle prepares to repeat itself once more. On average, this complete cycle takes about 28 days, but normal cycles can range anywhere from 21 to 35. Every month, this same intricate hormonal sequence unfolds again, a quiet, repeating rhythm running in the background of the body.